My name is Esther, and I'm going to tell you my story. The words breast cancer came into my life for the first time at the age of 16. September 19th, 1989, the day my mother was diagnosed. She had lost her mother and grandmother to the disease, and on that day, she vowed to make it her mission to survive. She was going to beat cancer with every ounce of energy and strength she had. She would do whatever it takes. She had a bilateral mastectomy, removing even her healthy breast for fear that the disease would strike again. That was rather aggressive 20 years ago, but it worked. And my mother celebrated her 20-year anniversary, September 19, 2009. However, the words breast cancer would come into my life again. My mother's personal battle prompted her to get tested for the breast cancer gene, a test that did not exist at the time of her diagnosis. She tested positive, and although it did not threaten her health any longer, we knew what it meant for me. There was a 50-50 chance that it had passed to me, and being of the mindset, knowledge is power, it wasn't a tough decision. But when the test came back positive, along with the up to 85% chance of getting breast cancer it carries, I was lost. I was 29 at the time, and after 6 years of youthful ignorance and procrastination later, I slowly came to the realization that I had to do something. Because if I had lost on 50-50 odds, I certainly wasn't going to beat 85. 6 weeks ago, almost to the day, I underwent a preventative bilateral mastectomy, even though I never had cancer, which has now reduced my risk to less than 10%, less than that for the average woman. I did agonize at times over the decision, but then I realized that I had been given a blessing. I had a chance to be proactive. I didn't have to have cancer. I was the lucky one. I think my last words they wheeled me into the OR at MD Anderson was, "Is it too late to change my mind?" My mother was there by my side from beginning to end, and when I finally woke up from the cloud of anesthesia and morphine, there she was with a smile and a kiss on my forehead, telling me how proud she was of me and how brave I was. The very same thing she said to me 5 days prior as I crossed the finish line of a local triathlon. But my bravery doesn't come close to her bravery. I couldn't have done this without her. She is my hero. I pray that the words breast cancer will never come into my life again, and I hope that by sharing my story, I can inspire someone else to share theirs. Because it is in these personal struggles that breast cancer becomes more than a disease. It becomes a collective experience. We share the burden, we share the struggle, and we share the power to help one another. And most of all, we share the responsibility to raise awareness. Thank you very much.